everyone, my name is Holden Hardman. Thank you so much for joining us again for another video. Today we are watching Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, one of my favorite Harry Potter movies, directed by David Yates, who directed Order of the Phoenix, the last movie. I think he really hit the style that I've come to enjoy the most, beginning with this one. We had some comments in the last video about Sirius Black getting murdered. Apparently we didn't talk about it at all in our post-discussion. Really, really sad. I just wanted to address it real quick. How did you feel about Sirius dying?
I think I was more in shock and disbelief than anything. Usually if I don't react to something, or visually if I don't react to something, it's just because I'm so stunned. And that was definitely one of those situations. I really liked his character, especially the relationship between him and Harry was very heartfelt. And I honestly didn't expect them to kill him off, to be honest. But they did, so I appreciate them for doing a nice little twist. Definitely gonna miss him in the series, but I'm also looking forward to what's coming, specifically Snape. I know something's coming. I don't know what it is. I don't know in what form. I don't know if they're gonna kill him off. Hopefully not. But I feel like there's some development coming for him. So I am most excited about that. I feel like I've put in the time, and what are we on, the 6th movie?
6, yep.
You know, he's kind of always been in the background. So I'm hoping that his story gets a little more detailed. I also want to see where the trio is as far as their relationship. Naturally, they are getting older every single movie. We've dealt with some personal issues. Is that going to continue? Is there going to be some form of relationship that comes out of this for Ron and Hermione, or Harry and Hermione? Who knows? I feel like some big stuff is coming, and I'm really excited about that.
In addition to the serious stuff, I think it really solidifies for Harry that the closest thing he's had to like an actual family that has cared about him got murdered by Bellatrix. That sucks, and that just adds to Harry's character development and wanting to just take revenge, and just how frustrating that's got to be for him, and depressing. Also, just a side note here, Jen and I are both kind of sick. Don't worry, it is not COVID, but we are a little bit under the weather. So today's comment of the day comes from our What If episode. I think it was What If episode 7. A little inside joke on the channel is that Jen has always called Hawkeye Sparrow when we were watching the MCU. So this comment comes from Jerome Jimenez. Hawkeye, although I died, Jen finally called me Hawkeye. Worth it. A nice little reference to our inside jokes on the channel. Thank you so much, Jerome. We appreciate it a lot. So I'm looking forward to just relaxing and watching this good Harry Potter movie. So let's go ahead and get into it. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Do you recognize that shop? That was Ollivander's.
Yeah.
That's where Harry got his wand in the first movie.
Mm-hmm. Bleach Box family. Harry Potter. Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
So many people have given such great tips though. So sweet.
Improving our accents.
Well, yours is fine. Mine sounds like
apparently not.
Jamaican.
Tell me all about that tosser Harry Potter.
I want her accent.
Dumbledore's pretty scary there.
This is summer, Harry.
Aw, he didn't get to go on his little date.
Why I brought you here.
Actually, sir, after all these years, I just sort of go with it.
You make a very convincing armchair, Horace.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, I wish we could do that. I think he's a pretty famous British actor. That somebody's gonna comment down below what his name is.
Did he play? No.
Who?
Moulin Rouge? Head guy? Regulus Black is Sirius Black's brother.
Mm-hmm.
Is that?
No, it's knitting.
Oh.
Besides, Dumbledore's gay.
How do you know?
It was a whole thing. One more reason that the fundamentalists didn't let us watch Harry Potter. Fantastic Beasts, they
Alluded to it.
yeah, and this not really.
Good for him.
I fear I may have stolen a wondrous night from you, Harry. You'll not be returning to Little Whinging tonight, Harry.
That's what I'm gonna start doing to you when it's time to go somewhere.
Hedwig. Mom! Harry Potter, of course. I think I'd know if Harry Potter was
Of course.
Of course not. I think I know if my best friend.
What is Hermione doing there?
Hanging out.
Harry!
Is he gonna doink her? They have some kind of
That's
like
not a way to say that.
chemistry.
But yeah, he's gonna plow a Weasley. We are getting more sexual in these videos. Sorry about that, everyone. Just joking around. Peter Pettigrew.
Wait, am I supposed to know her?
That's Malfoy's mother.
I've deceived one of the greatest wizards of all time.
What's going on here?
Make the unbreakable vow.
Take out your wand.
As he attempts to fulfill the Dark Lord's wishes.
So Snape is bad. So my initial feelings on Snape was correct the entire time?
Yes, looking that way.
Tricky, tricky.
Seems pretty black and white to me.
Yeah.
So some people were saying that Harry was the one that like loaned them the money to open this shop.
Love potions, eh?
Oh my gosh, she's gonna snag one.
Oh, geez.
Bet you his name is Aaron.
Not that there's anything. Shout out to all of our
Love
fans
you,
named Aaron.
Aarons.
Thank you.
Oh, I want a little dragon. Get me a little dragon.
You got two of them.
They don't breathe fire.
That one does. Breath is so stinky.
I used to want a little Pegasus, a white one named Ollie. Side piece makes her return.
Luna Lovegood is not a side piece.
I mean, I like her and Harry together.
They're not together.
I want them to be.
Oh, okay.
They have a connection.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
I like the way things turned out, I guess.
Oh, so you know. Who does he end up with? I know he ends up with somebody.
That's a good shot. It's pretty.
Aww. How good. What is happening?
Kicked his face in pretty good.
Oh boy. See, they're just meant to be.
How do you know where I was?
Experts.
She's so weird.
I like her.
Names? You've known me for 5 years.
No exceptions, Potter.
Have you ever fixed a nose before?
I've done several toes. How different are they really?
How do I look?
Exceptionally ordinary.
Horace Stubble.
Sure, the new villain. Sensing a pattern here.
Tom Riddle. He's known all over the world by another name. I'm reminded of a sobering fact. Their greatest weapon is you.
I love McGonagall.
Mr. Davies, that is the girls' lavatory. Take Weasley with you. He looks far too happy over there.
Ron Weasley, sir. But I'm dead awful at potions. A menace, actually, so...
They're a serum.
It does cause powerful infatuation or obsession.
This is weird.
Yeah.
One vial of Felix Felicis. Use it well.
You spend a great deal of time with Miss Granger. I was merely being curious, but enough chit-chat.
So you're single then, Harry?
Gross. It's like a memory.
Yeah. When I first met Tom Riddle.
How do you do, Tom?
I think I'm different.
Well, perhaps they're right.
I can make bad things happen to people who are mean to me.
It's renting the X-Men. Like recruiting.
Kind of looks like the guy with hair. It's really cool.
Yeah, I really like these transitions.
You didn't bring Professor Slughorn back simply to teach potions, did you, sir?
No, I did not.
You said Professor Slughorn will try to collect me. Do you want me to let him?
Yes.
Very dark. I like it.
Oh, look at Ginny.
Oh, poor Ron.
Oh, she's so supportive.
Think you could introduce me to your friend Granger? Wouldn't mind getting on a first name?
Ew.
Would love to play Quidditch.
A lot of budding love stories going on here.
Sectum Sempra.
No, I haven't. I'd like to know who that book was. Let's have a look, shall we?
No, binding is fragile.
The binding is fragile.
Is it got anything to do with the Half-Blood Prince?
Sectum Sempra. That's why they don't have like a wizarding Google, you know? Like they just look it up.
They're only holding hands.
Oh,
All hands on deck, Granger.
What is butterbeer supposed to be? Butter flavored beer or?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it's alcoholic.
Looks tasty.
It must be important.
Yeah, we can have some. You all right?
What did she touch? It was like a necklace?
Yes.
She said it was important that she deliver it to Professor Dumbledore.
Why is it when something happens, it
He's lucky to be alive.
It was Malfoy.
Oof, he's kind of quite ballsy.
Mm-hmm.
You just know.
Hermione's got nice skin. Wouldn't you say? As skin goes, I mean. I've never really thought about it.
Ron has.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Ron's thought a lot of things about Hermione. There we go again.
Ew!
Make the shelf, sir.
Eee.
Did all the Harry Potter movies have that like glimmer effect?
Mm-mm.
I know you'll be brilliant.
She's so grumpy.
Yeah, looks like it.
Hello, everyone. Something in his cup. Don't drink it, Ron.
Aww.
Definitely cheating, but yeah.
Come on, Harry. We've got a game to win.
He's got a bit of an edge.
You shouldn't have done it.
I could have just used the confundus charm.
Didn't put it in.
He gave him a placebo.
Uh-huh.
Poor Hermione, but Ron. Aw, I hate seeing Hermione cry though, honestly. She's so good and pure.
Well, there's Harry having to pick up the pieces.
Oh, jeez. Uh-oh. I mean,
Ron, you done screwed up.
I really couldn't care less.
She's so professional.
I know.
She just smother you a love potion.
Really? Someone I like.
See? You have to admit, they have some sort of chemistry
Don't get me wrong, I
together.
love Luna. I don't want to come off as saying like I don't like her.
You just like them as friends.
Yeah. A lot of focus on Malfoy in this one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like his suit. Very Sith. Indian in the Cupboard. That's one we need to watch.
There's a movie called Indian in the Cupboard.
Yeah, it's classic. I don't know if it's PC though. He was in Impractical Jokers. Remember that episode we watched?
Mm-hmm.
Left the cornwork under the mistletoe.
That's who you invited.
I thought it would annoy Ron the most.
Mouse too, isn't she? Yeah. Dragon Balls.
Oh, what a douche lord.
Not so quick, Potter.
Now I suspect Snape is really getting tired of his crap.
Yeah, for sure. Never should have made that promise.
I was chosen. This is my moment.
Very juicy.
It looked so pretty. I'd love to visit somewhere that looked like that.
What is going on with this girl?
Dumbledore trusts Snape, therefore I do. If we start fighting amongst ourselves, we're doomed.
The object that Draco is so interested in is a vanishing cabinet.
The one at Borgenberg's.
It's still there.
Okay.
Looks like it's going to be a white Christmas, Jenny.
Hold
That's the last one. That's the last one. That's the last one. Sorry. That's-
Oh no.
They really need to learn how to do that.
Oh, that's cool.
That's what I'm saying. That's what they got to learn. Oof.
Our house is really in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Couldn't use like magic to fix it? A little magic to put the fire out, a little magic to clean it up? Oof.
Excuse me, I have to go and vomit.
Great job, Ron.
I couldn't think of anyone else to go to. They're not like you. They might misunderstand.
His memory has been tampered with. I want you to persuade him to divulge his true memory.
But it just got me wondering, are there some kinds of magic you're not allowed to teach us?
The question's better be posed to Professor Snape.
Well, he's not like you. He might misunderstand.
Dumbledore put you up to this, didn't he? Didn't he? I'm sorry, I'm busy at the moment.
What?
Can't stop thinking about Harry. The vein. Okay, very funny.
Did she slip him the love potion?
meant for Harry.
As in all those chocolates
Or something,
or whatever.
yeah. I feel like it should be a general rule to not put things in your body if you're in the wizarding world. Like not eat or drink things.
Better bring him in. Tonic for the nerves.
Really bad.
You need a pick-me-up, my boy. To life.
Oh no!
Do something.
Hope you weren't too attached to Ron.
Holden! They would not kill him off.
No, he's all right.
That was
That would have been
unacceptable.
crazy though, right? If they just like killed him, you know. Got you there a second though, didn't they?
Was it a combination?
I guess
or...
so. Yeah, I don't know.
Hints of licorice and cherry, but not polluted with poison.
Oh, so it was the
Poisoned.
drink.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Poisoned, you daft dimbo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you dimbo.
Senses my
No.
Look at Harry. I love Harry. Anytime Harry's in the background, it's just always hilarious.
So happy.
Mr. Weasley is well tended.
This
I am here for it. I love it.
Sames.
Yes, I don't remember anything from that night.
I was completely boggled, wasn't I?
Boggled.
Oh, Hermione.
Sectum Sempra.
I don't know who cursed me.
Uh-oh.
Being a little suspicious there, huh?
Entire movie, like little snippets of him being really suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Birds are gone.
His face matches his hair color.
I know what you did, Malfoy.
Jeez.
Uh-oh.
Jeez, Harry.
Oh no. He's in trouble.
You have to get rid of it.
Like an intervention for him.
You never know what you'll find up here. All right, close your eyes. I can stay hidden up here too if you like.
Ginny got some
Ginny's a
skills.
little- yeah.
Did you and Ginny do it then? What? Yeah.
How do you feel?
Excellent. I'm going down to Hagrid's. What? Hi!
Hi. Me going to the fridge at 3 in the morning.
You probably feared I was Professor Sprout.
10 galleons a leaf to the right, buyer.
That kind of freaked me out.
Harry! Sir, it's nearly nightfall.
Come along, sir.
Kind of drunk Harry is like my favorite Harry. Well, then by all means, come along, sir.
Is that an actual acromantula?
Eldest friend he was.
Almost killed Harry once, though.
Poor Hagrid. I don't like when he cries.
Body will decay.
Body will decay.
Oh, look at your puppy.
His feet aren't on the floor. Very like Lord of the Rings vibes, this scene and shot and everything here.
Oh, so that's how they do it.
Horcrux. This is very dark stuff, very dark indeed. One splits one's soul and hides part of it in an object. In other words, you cannot die. Killing rips the soul apart. It is a violation against nature. To rip the soul into 7 pieces. This is all hypothetical, isn't it? All academic.
Ring, for example, or a book.
Tom Riddle's diary. And the ring?
Difficult to find, even more difficult to destroy. Dark magic. Leaves traces. And I think perhaps I may have found another. Cannot hope to destroy it alone. I must ask too much of you, Harry.
He does ask a lot of Harry for sure.
Not negotiate with your Severus. You agreed.
The disgust he has for Harry.
Wow.
Like your mother, you're unfailingly kind. A trait people never fail to undervalue, I'm afraid. You must obey every command I give you without question. Should I tell you to abandon me and save yourself, you must do so. Your word, Harry.
Why do I feel like Dumbledore's about to get himself in a little pickle?
It's a good shot.
There it is.
So this is just one of the Horcrux, or this is all of them?
This is one.
Professor. Can you hear me?
Oh, God. It's gonna cry.
You know what this reminds me of? Trying to get Fox to drink his freaking milk.
Jesus Christ.
You okay? Yeah, that's quite a jump.
Oh my goodness.
Using Sectum Sempra.
Oh, goody.
Jeez. Dumbledore ain't playing around.
That is so cool.
Oh, some serious magic.
Oh.
I wonder where the Dementors are. They were like searching like crazy for Sirius Black when he escaped Azkaban.
Find yourself below, Harry. Whatever happens, it's imperative you stay below. Trust me. Good evening, Draco. Have you been whispering to yourself, Draco? You are no assassin.
Done things that would shock you.
Forgive me, Draco. These actions are so weak that your heart can't really have been in them. I shall make it easier for you. You're not alone.
The vanishing cabinet in the room of requirement.
Yes. It has a sister. Please let me help you.
I don't want your help. I have to do this. It's gonna kill me.
You better not kill Dumbledore.
Well done, Draco.
Good evening, Bellatrix.
Do it.
Oh my gosh. Better not.
Go on, Draco.
What is going on?
Severus, please. Avada Kedavra.
He's not dead.
No,
Oh.
only Harry's ever survived that.
Oh my God, not that sweet man. Was Hagrid in there?
He belongs to the Dark Lord.
I knew it. I knew it. You had me second guessing my instincts.
Ooh.
Use my own spells against me.
What is going on at this school?
The Half-Blood Prince.
What?
It was his book.
Yeah, I know, I got that, but oh my God.
You have no idea how hard it is not to say things.
Is Snape a villain or not?
Well, let's ask Dumbledore. Oh, wait, we can't.
I liked him so much. Sweet old man.
Aw. Aw.
You meant a great deal to him.
It was always Snape. I did nothing.
I have stolen the real Horcrux and intend to destroy it as soon as I can. R.A.B.
I've got to finish whatever Dumbledore started.
Don't really think you're going to be able to find all those Horcruxes by yourself, do you? You need us, Harry.
All right, just finished Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. I think this is probably the darkest one we've seen yet. I think this one had some of the most character development in the whole series with Malfoy, Snape. I'm just gonna shut up right there. The relationship between Dumbledore and Harry being tended to ultimately have Dumbledore die in the end. The introduction of the Horcrux, multiple Horcruxes, and so far they've destroyed 2, one of which was the diary from Chamber of Secrets, one of which was that ring that hurt Dumbledore's hand. The locket that they found was a fake. The only clues they have is the initials R.A.B., whatever that means. So in the world of Harry Potter, there's one book left, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. But because there was so much, they decided to split the 7th book into 2 movies to end it. So that way they could get, honestly, the most out of it. So there's Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, which is next, and then Part 2, but it's all the same book. What did you think?
So this definitely was the darkest one so far. I really, really like the spotlight on the relationship between Dumbledore and Harry in this one. I think it was a pretty big focus. It's so heartfelt. It's very much a father-son relationship. You can see that they have a lot of respect for each other. Dumbledore is very protective over Harry. Oh, him dying was probably the roughest moment to date for the series. Very, very difficult. I did not see that coming at all. I didn't think that they were going to kill off Dumbledore. With Snape, I was shocked that it was him, but I'm still confused. Like, is he a villain or not? Okay, because right now I'm like, there's no question. He killed Dumbledore.
Yeah, he's bad, obviously.
But based off of Holden's reaction, I'm kind of like, okay, there's something else to the story that I'm not getting.
I mean, we literally saw him at the beginning with Malfoy's mother and Malfoy making the unbreakable vow, clearly talking about the Dark Lord and how he's loyal to him.
Tricky, tricky, tricky. I know there's something else to it. I don't know what it is. It's juicy and frustrating at the same time because I'm like, he killed Dumbledore. How can he not be a villain? I do get the feeling that there's something additional that I'm missing. A lot more of Bleach Box Malfoy in this one.
Yeah, a lot more of him.
But it was done in a very strange way where it was not like in your face, he's a bad guy. It was like he was just being suspicious the entire time. And at the end of the day, he wasn't even the one that killed Dumbledore. It was Snape. I'm also questioning, why is Snape protecting Bleach Box?
Mm-hmm.
I understand, like, is it just allegiance to Voldemort? Because, like, what is he getting out of it? So I'm hoping that they kind of delve into that a little bit, or maybe it's just as simple as he's, you know, honoring Voldemort, and I don't know. But I would really like that to be wrapped up or get some additional story to that. But very, very dark. Did not disappoint in that arena. Also, it was very heavy on the internal relationship struggles,
yes.
I'm gonna call them. You had Lavender, I think her name was, who was like Ron's little groupie. And oh my gosh, it broke my heart to see Hermione. I am so team Hermione 100%. Seeing her be upset, it almost chokes me up because she's so loyal, she's so sweet. And I just hate seeing her upset. I really, really do. So it automatically makes me dislike any person that makes her upset. I'm not sure like what's going on with them though at this point. Hermione and Ron, like, are they together? Are they still like in the friend zone?
Yeah.
But
well,
like,
Ron said he didn't remember anything in the hospital, so I guess it just sort of defaulted back to friend zone.
Which, that sucks for Hermione because she's putting herself out there.
I know.
I feel so bad for her. And Ron is just like, in true fashion, like, you know, clueless as to, you know, how much she's putting herself out there. But it makes good for juiciness. It's really, really good. And then you also have the Harry-Ginny dynamic.
Yeah, how do you like that? I was gonna ask you.
Personally, I like Crazy Luna. I mean, she's out there and she does some questionable stuff, but I think that her and Harry have some sort of chemistry that is there. They're both a little strange and kind of their own beat of their drum. Ginny, I like her character too. Ginny's kind of a freak though. I mean, I have to admit, like, she's like, we can keep this quiet too. Like,
yeah, tying a shoe on the hallway like that.
Yeah, she's wearing like her bathrobe, but it is quite amusing to watch all their struggles that are going on and issues that everybody goes through at that age, you know, kind of teenage crush and feeling those emotions, not knowing what to do with those emotions. So it was a lot heavier than I thought it was going to be as far as that topic. I mean, they all got issues going on, but it was really, really good. Snape, obviously he killed Dumbledore, but he didn't do it in a vengeful way. It was almost like he's doing it against his will. It didn't seem like he was getting any pleasure out of it. And when the scene where Harry said he trusted you, which broke my heart, by the way, Snape, the look on his face was guilt, 100% guilt. I want to know what that's all about. I'm assuming that Voldemort kind of makes his reappearance, which...
Yeah, he wasn't even in this one.
I know, which is very strange for me, because Voldemort is, you know, just kind of hip-hopping through these movies like whatever he wants. It also makes it really juicy because, you know, you have all these other storylines going on. So I'm assuming he's gonna come back in the next one, hopefully, but we'll see. I think this is my second favorite one behind Goblet of Fire.
Really?
Very, very dark. My favorite scene would probably be Dumbledore and Harry. I don't even know where they were, but it was like a cave or a pool.
When they were trying to get the Horcrux?
Yeah, that was very intense. Very, very intense. And, you know, the fact that Dumbledore gave him strict instructions and Harry did that 100%. It broke his heart, but he honored that promise. And just seeing Dumbledore kind of with doing the magic with the fire and everything, that was visually, it looked really, really good. Did not see a lot of Hagrid, which I love Hagrid. So glad he didn't die. Very relieved about that. I'm very nervous at this point because I'm like, oh my God, please don't kill anyone else off.
Yeah, that'd be awful.
Because they already killed off Dumbledore and I loved him.
That's crazy. Who else could they kill, you know?
Oh my God, see, that makes me even more nervous.
No, there's not, like, who else, you know?
This is just so terrible. Dumbledore was such a sweet man.
Yeah, it was.
So I'm hoping they don't kill off Hagrid or Hermione.
Oh, that would be awful, wouldn't it?
It absolutely would. Don't you dare go there. Leave them alone. But we'll see. It's getting really, really good. Mission accomplished. I'm 100% invested in the follow-ups, the last two. So I'm glad that they split it between two movies versus trying to cram it into one. I know they're gonna be really, really juicy. And I have to know what the heck is going on with Snape. Is he a bad guy? Is he not? What's going on with Bleach Box? Is he like a true villain? Because this series does a really good job at making me think they're a villain when they're not a villain.
Right.
And then they actually end up turning out to be a villain.
Right.
That's crazy making. But it's really, really good. Can't wait to see the next movie.
Well, you pretty much answered everything I was going to ask you. I was going to ask you about how you felt about the relationship stuff. And I like seeing Ron play Quidditch. That was cool. We're not used to seeing him do that thing. They did the Luck of the Irish thing where Harry makes it look like he's giving him liquid luck when he really wasn't, because it was really deep down inside him all along. I think this is probably my favorite up to this point. It was Prisoner of Azkaban for the longest time, and then this one, and then I think Deathly Hallows Part 2 is probably my favorite overall. There's just something about a series like this, like sticking the landing. And I don't know if you'll feel this way when we watch it, but we've seen so many cases of shows or movies that are great up until the finale, like Dexter or Game of Thrones or whatever show you might like. Like, could you imagine if like Avengers Endgame sucked? You know what I mean? So I think my favorite is yet to come, but I'm glad that you liked it. What would you rate this one?
I'm gonna go with an 8. I really like the darkness that it brought. It was very emotional.
Yeah.
Heavy on the character development. I like that they were willing to take risks, really with this series overall, but specifically this movie. It's very risky, killing off a main beloved character. They did it in a way where it didn't put a bad taste in my mouth. It was sad, of course, but I thought that it worked well for the storyline. It can't always be, you know, bubbles and rainbows. So I'm glad that they dealt with it the way that they did. Harry is left with, he wants to avenge his mentor, somebody that he cared about. His family, basically. They did a really great job. Got to see a little more of the supporting characters, which was nice. A little more from Ginny. Saw a lot more of Bleach Box. I think I'm gonna go with an 8.
Like all the movies pretty much after Chamber of Secrets, there's a lot of stuff that they end up cutting out. This is the second time we've seen the character Tonks, that girl that's with Remus. I know that she's more significant in the book, and I never read these later books. So I don't know much about her other than these small, no real substance appearances of hers, which from what I understand is a shame. I hear that she does some significant stuff in the books, but just makes these brief appearances in here. For me, I would rate this probably an 8.5. I think it's really good. Great storytelling and everything I've already said about it. So let us know down in the comments below what you would rate Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. How would you compare it to the book and the movie? And I know the book is always better, I know, but let me know some of the pros and cons, because sometimes the movie does make changes that may actually benefit, at least for that medium. Like the video if you enjoyed. It does help the channel out a lot. Subscribe if you have not already. That would be great, so you can be notified every time we post a new video like this. Consider joining my Patreon to get early access to select videos just like this one. As always, Jen and I appreciate you watching. We'll catch you in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Take care.